What if I told you that wealthy people follow one simple rule? A rule so easy you can start today, and it completely changes how they save. It's called the $100 rule, and it's not about restriction, it's about psychology. In this video, I'll break down what the $100 rule is, why it works when most budgeting advice fails, and how you can use it to save effortlessly without feeling deprived. This isn't theory, it's a practical system wealthy people use every day. Let's dive in. The problem is that saving feels hard. But why? Most people struggle to save because they think saving is about big leaps. I'll start when I earn more. I'll save after this expensive month. Or I'll just wait until things calm down a little. But here's the thing, life never calms down. Waiting for perfect conditions is the fastest way to stay stuck. Wealthy people know something different. Saving isn't about perfection. It's about automation, psychology, and small wins that compound. That's where the $100 rule comes in. So what is the rule? Well, the $100 rule is simple. Every time you earn extra money, whether it's a bonus, a side hustle payment, or even a tax refund, you save the first $100 before you spend a dime. Why 100? Because it's big enough to matter, small enough to feel doable, and powerful enough to build momentum. It creates a habit loop. Earn, save, then spend. That loop rewires your brain to prioritize future you before present impulses. Why this rule works when others fail. Most advice says save 20% of everything or something similar. That sounds great until real life hits. Percentages can feel abstract. $100 feels concrete. It's tangible, easy to remember, and psychologically satisfying. Here's the magic. The $100 rule leverages behavioral triggers. It turns saving into a default action tied to a specific event, getting paid. No spreadsheets, no guilt, no mental gymnastics. Just one clear move every time money enters your life. Here's the psychology behind the rule, for those of you psychology nerds like me out there. This rule works because of anchoring and identity reinforcement. Anchoring means the first action sets the tone for everything that follows. When your first move is saving, spending feels secondary rather than feeling dominant. Identity reinforcement means every time you follow the rule, you confirm, I'm a person who saves first. That identity compounds faster than any interest rate. So here's how to implement the $100 rule today. Step 1, create a separate savings or investment account. Out of sight, out of temptation. Step 2, automate the transfer whenever possible. If not, set a recurring calendar reminder for payday. Again, send $100 to my separate savings account. And step 3, apply the rule to every windfall. These are things like bonuses, tax refunds, side hustle income, or even unexpected gifts. If $100 feels too big right now, that's okay. Start with 50 or even 25. The amount matters less than the habit. Wealthy people didn't start big, they started consistent. The compound effect of small wins. Let's do the math together. If you apply the $100 rule just twice a month, that's $2,400 you've saved a year. Over 10 years, without even investing, that's $24,000. Add modest growth like 6%, and you're looking at over $32,000 from one simple habit. Now imagine layering this with other automation, retirement contributions, debt payoff, and skill investments. The $100 rule isn't the whole plan, but it's the spark that ignites everything else. Here's a bonus, the $100 rule for spending control. Here's a twist that wealthy people use. Apply the $100 rule in reverse for big purchases. If something costs more than $100, pause for 24 hours. Ask yourself, does this align with my values? Will it matter in 6 months? And most importantly, would I buy this if I couldn't tell anyone about it? This simple pause prevents impulse buys and keeps spending intentional. It's not about saying no. It's about saying yes with clarity. Here are a few common objections and simple answers to help encourage you. Number 1, I can't save $100 right now. Money's just too tight. Well, start with $20. The habit matters more than the amount. Number 2, this sounds great, but I'll wait until I earn more. Then it'll actually matter. Well, if you don't save at 40K, you won't magically start at 80 or 100. Habits scale better than intentions. And number 3, saving feels restrictive. Remember, freedom later is worth small sacrifices now. And this rule feels empowering, not punishing. Remember, the $100 rule works because it's simple, actionable, and psychologically smart. It removes friction, builds identity, and creates momentum. Wealth isn't built by giant leaps. It's built by small, consistent moves that compound quietly over time. Start today. Save the first $100 from your next paycheck or windfall. Then repeat. Quiet consistency beats loud intentions. If this helped and you want calm, practical finance videos that work in real life, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a like. It's free for you and helps me immensely. Join thousands building freedom one smart decision at a time.